Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Welcome to today's webinar on building your online streaming business with a remote team. My name is Shivashish, and I'll be your host for this insightful session today, dedicated to a discussion on building a highly successful remote team and build more successful businesses around it. Before we get started with the presentation and introduce you to our streamed guest, I would like to take a few minutes to give a quick introduction of Muvi. So, established in 2011 and headquartered in the United States, Muvi was founded with a vision to disrupt the global streaming market. Muvi offers a diverse range of streaming products that cater to businesses of all sizes and types. So, whether you are a small business or a large enterprise, our scalable and flexible streaming product portfolio can adapt to meet any streaming requirement. From comprehensive OTT platforms to fast channels, from on demand streaming to live streaming, from audio streaming to video streaming, and from deploying websites to applications for mobile and TV ecosystems across 16 plus platforms, Muvi has a solution for all your streaming needs that can be accomplished with just a few clicks without the need of any coding language. Our flagship product, Movie One, has been rated as the #1 OTT platform on G2. Additionally, our live streaming product, Movie Live, was also honored as the best live streaming product of 2022 by the readers of the Streaming Media magazine. Now, coming back to the topic for today, during the pandemic, remote work became a norm for many organizations, but many struggled to maintain their culture due to its inevitable challenges. At Movie, however, we embraced permanent remote work options for our employees and continued to do so proudly. In this webinar, we'll explore how we managed to grow as a company while offering permanent remote opportunities to our employees. We'll also discuss the crucial role of trust and the methods we used to keep our environment active and communicative. To understand how we did it and to talk about the financial and collaboration strategies, I'm pleased to invite our guest, Prashasti Pritiprada, the Director of HR at Movie. Prashasti brings with her an impressive 11 years of experience in various domains of human resources. At Movie, she not only leads the HR team, but also oversees our finance and operation departments. Prashasti plays a pivotal role in managing the complete human resource lifecycle, including recruitment, appraisals, employee engagement, and policy making. Her dedication extends beyond the office as she spearheads our CSR initiative, the Movie Foundation, ensuring that we make a positive impact on our community. Welcome to the webinar, Prashasti. A small note to all our audiences. Now, Prashasti will start with a presentation, and you can keep asking all your doubts and queries that you have about remote work culture. And Prashasti will answer all those questions towards the end of this presentation. Over to you, Prashasti, and welcome to this webinar.
Thank you, Sebastis. Thank you for this warm welcome. So let me quickly share my screen. So believing that my screen is visible to everyone, if anyone just confirm that, okay, the screen is visible.
Yes, it's visible, Prashasti.
Thank you, Sebastis. Hi all, this is Prashasti. Sebastis gave a nice introduction. Thank you for that, and thank you for inviting me for this webinar. This is very new to me, but again, I'm excited to have this webinar. So without wasting a much time, let's jump to the topic, that is building your own online streaming business with a remote team. I'll be covering today that how we transited from the from the on-site to the remote work during the pandemic, the strategies that we use to maintain and which boost our productivity throughout this period, the employee engagement and the morale during the remote period, enhancing the collaboration and communication, the financial strategies to maintain the profitability, the lessons we learned, and our future plans, followed by the Q&A session. So let's begin. Before that, thank you, Sebastis, for giving a nice introduction about Movie and all the awards. So let's begin with the transition to the remote work during the pandemic. It was difficult. Everyone faced a lot. It was difficult for all the companies throughout the globe. And initially we faced, but we quickly made the decision, because the process, our process encourages about being a flat culture, about no hierarchy. So we always make the decisions very quickly. So the same thing we did during the pandemic to transit to a remote work. So we had around 250 employees that time, and we quickly transited to the remote work during the pandemic. So the no hierarchy culture always encourages all the employees to reach out to everyone and anyone whenever they need it, be it the senior manager, be it the CEO, or anyone else from any other departments. So the implementation of remote work policies and guidelines that we followed were made very quickly. We gave the opportunity to everyone, even though who were in the hometown itself, where Muvi is located in Bhubaneswar. So we gave the remote opportunity to those also. Even though they were living around 2 kilometers away from the office, they are currently working remotely. So we ensured that all the employees are very safe, and they're following all the health regulations and the compliances as per the government, as per the rules decided by the governments during that period. Coming to the strategies that we use to maintain, which boost our productivity throughout. So what we did, we implemented the agile methodologies and the daily stand-ups. So it was there in our process previously, but we increased the frequency during that period. We increased the one-to-one meetings with the managers on a regular basis. For the new joiners, we usually do it on every day for the first few weeks or so. After that, we reduce it to twice a week, or maybe 3 4 times a month, like that. So we also introduced the skip meetings, which we call the -1 label meetings. So during that, the manager, they get to know more about who are working under them, or who are working under the managers who are reporting to them. It always build the trust, and the managers are always aware and hands-on about who are working under them, under which project. The key technologies and software we used to facilitate the remote work, such as, we had the video conferencing tools, the project management tools, and in our intranet we have the new things called the to dos and the OKRs. It is there in our HRMS system called Muvi intranet. So we use that to maintain the goals, and to have this habit among all the employees to very to be very honest, and to have on that path about fulfilling their goals or fulfilling the OKRs. Coming to the employee engagement and the moral during the remote period. For the employee engagement and the moral, we did so many virtual team building activities, such as we did online games, puzzles, competitions, etc. We sometimes, we used to send the gifts to everyone. We did that during the Christmas. We also did a very unique activity called Call a Stranger, where we allowed all the employees to be in touch with somebody, followed by some rewards. So it was very interacting, and it was very unique concept. So we did many such things. I cannot name everything here, but it was around 20 25 activities that we did during that period. Not only that, we also revised the increment and performance appraisal system a bit. So irrespective of the pandemic, where everyone was suffering, we continued with our appraisals and increment. Not only that, we introduced some benefits, such as internet allowances for everyone, the medical leave, which we have like for 30 days. Once you complete, or once you take all your allotted leaves, we introduce the medical leave beyond that. So we also introduced the flexible time ups for 2.5 hours, which you can adjust on same day or the very next day. This actually helped all the employees to keep on with their productivity, and we grew a lot. For the physical and mental health support, we did activities such as the uh, sessions with the psychiatrists. We also did certain activities with the doctors, especially for the women's, because women, they feel very hesitant to ask the question about their well-being, about their health issues. So we did that special session. We also conducted the yoga and fitness classes for all the employees during the pandemic. um, Apart from that, recently we have also did some activities with the renowned nutritionist to help our lifestyle changes and wellness. Now coming to the social events, through Movie Foundation, which is our CSR wing, we did many activities, like we donated blankets in a tribal village which is based outskirts to Bhubaneswar. We donated PP kits and masks to the commissionerate police to fight with the COVID-19. We did a complete solar panel installation in an old age home which didn't have electricity at all. We also donated and distributed the coolers and fans to a transgender community in the whole small village. So we also donated geysers to another old age home to fight with the deadly winter. We donated the books and the study material to around 400 deaf and dumb students in a special school. Recently, we have donated larger sized umbrellas to all the traffic police and the home guards who are based in Bhubaneswar and Cuttack. The number was more than 600 or so. So we did many such activities like distribution of cooked food during the pandemic, etc. You can visit to our foundation website, which is www.moviefoundation.org, to read out all the blogs and to know more about the activities that we covered during the pandemic and before that. Now coming to the enhancing collaboration and communication. So, how we enhance the collaboration and communication among ourselves? We did more meetings, we did more one to ones. We always preferred the asynchronous versus synchronous communication over synchronous communication. So, that means we always prefer to email rather than calling people. Because email is very much, like it is always there when you refer to anything, like what happened in the past, it is always there to refer to. So we focused more on having more documentations and emails during that period. We introduced a very new thing called bowl. So bowl is a local forum for movie where our employees they discuss very openly. So there are two segments in the bowl, like a bowl for work and bowl for life. Bowl for work is dedicated to have the communication related to work, where bowl for life is especially designed to have the informal communications, like if you want to have some suggestion about a newly released movie, or if you visited a place and you liked it, or anything else like a new certifications that you take, etc. During that we also did some minute or small changes to boost the morale of our employees, like we showed their birthdays on the internet, which is our HRMS, which is developed by Movie. So by doing that, employees they feel more engaged with each other by wishing them a birthday, even though they don't know each other, but wishing them a birthday on their special day. So they feel that pleasure of being connected with each other. So how we manage the financial strategies to maintain the profitability? We not only invested in the training and development, we also did some cost saving. So for the training and development, we created a culture of continuous improvement and learning for all the employees. We always enhance our employees for the upskilling thing. So we allow them to go through the new technologies and workflow. We built Movie Academy, which is the own e-learning platform developed by Movie, which offer various courses to all the employees. We started with automating our induction process. Currently we have 4 courses there, but we have plans to introduce more such courses, and we are welcoming the courses from all the managers so that they can quickly, and they can encourage all the employees to have more courses which can boost them in the career growth process. What we did for the cost saving measures, we reallocated the budgets which were there for the on-site benefit, and we transited those to the remote setup. Like we introduced the internet allowances for everyone. We also started our own building infrastructure, which is currently on process. We are about to complete it, maybe within 6 months or so. So we have our own land now. We have a pre-owned building right now, and which is under construction. So we also introduced new benefits such as internet allowances, health insurance that covers all the parents. We also introduced some new redemption options for the reward points redemption. So likewise. Now coming to the lessons that we learned and the future plans from this complete setup. The lessons we learned, such as, we let go the taboo of hiring local employees only. Now we have a complete diversified culture. We have employees from all across the country, from all the religion, from all the reasons, and we have more female employees right now. We never hesitate to offer the permanent remote role to anyone. We have a forever remote policy. We never call our employees to work for certain days a week, and they are permanent remote. So it is not like a hybrid culture. There is nothing hidden. Everything is flat and very transparent, and we openly say and proudly say that you are permanent remote. Enjoy this. Only we did the gathering during the annual week celebration, where we enjoy a lot. Like we did that last time in 2022, and the videos and everything are there in our page called Life at Movie. You can have that, you can visit that in YouTube and Facebook page. So what we did so many engagement activities, including the blood donation camps. Every day we had certain games, we had lunch together, like all 250 employees gathered together. They knew about each other, etc. And the company sponsored the complete accommodation and transportation for all 250 employees for the whole week, followed by a grand annual day celebration. The lessons that we learned and our future plans. So we are planning for bigger, obviously. We have on-site benefits for those who are coming to office. This is an extra benefit apart from their regular salary. We have ESOP for everyone, employee stock option plan. Those who complete 1 year with us, they get the ESOP letter directly from the CEO. We have the profit sharing for everyone. We introduced and we implemented the gratuity. We extended the maternity leave from 3 months to 6 months. We also gave the paternity leave to people who are eligible, and we have auto approval of leaves, etc. So I have completed my things, and we are now open for the Q&A. If anyone is having any questions, I'm happy to answer.
Thank you so much, Prashasti, for this presentation. Now we open the house for the questions. To all our viewers, if you have any questions that you wish to ask Prashasti, go ahead and ask it. So we have one question. Someone has raised their hand. Anna, yeah, sure, Anna, please go ahead and ask your question, and we'll answer it on air. You can ask the question on the webinar chat or on the Q&A. There are separate boxes that you can see on your Zoom panel. You can ask the question and Prashasti will be happy to answer it. So till Anna is asking a question, Prashasti, I have a question coming from Jaideep, and he wants to know that how did you handle the recruitment and onboarding during the completely remote setup, or how does Movie do it even right now?
Thank you, Sevashish, for this question. Thank you, Jaideep, instead. So, the remote setup and remote recruiting was very challenging for us. We did the virtual recruitment. We shifted fully virtual recruitment process, utilizing the video conferencing tools for the interviews. We have our own ATS system where we manage to, record and have all the database. So likewise, this helped us to reach a wider talent pool geographically. Apart from that, we focused more on the communication, and this ATS helped us a lot to record all the communication and conversations with all the talents that we hired during that period. We introduced the digital onboarding. by introducing the digital onboarding or automated onboarding process through our Muvi Academy. So this helped us save some time, and anyone can take the induction at any moment of time whenever they are free. And we also provided certain certificates to them for completing the courses or completing the induction, which encouraged all the new employees also. We introduced some providing movie kits with some funky stuffs, of course. So apart from that, we focus more on the mentorship and training program. We have a specialized program called Buddy, when and where somebody from the same team or might be the same manager to whom you're reporting to will be a body for 7 days for the initial period, and they will let you go through the process. They will introduce you to people from the same team or different teams. We also have the feedback mechanism. We do the employee satisfaction survey on a regular manner to to improve the culture or the environment. So that's it. Thank you.
I hope this answers your question, Jaydeep. The next question that we have on our screen is from Anna, and she wants to know that did you struggle with the staff not performing during the remote working phase?
Thank you, Anna, for the question. Uh, so basically, we have a very transparent culture, Anna. If somebody is not performing, that will come to us or to their manager on a very shorter time. And that will be reflected on the regular basis, because we have a very strong performance appraisal thing where we minutely write all the things on that particular feedback form, like what you have done during the last quarter, and with certain examples which will help the employee to grow. So basically, some employees who are very good, they will perform good. And we have a culture of trusting all the employees. We are very strict about the recruitment process, so we hire the good talents only after having several rounds. So it is tougher to have somebody onboarded on Movie. Again, the performance appraisal thing is very good at Movie. That is the reason why it gives the employees a chance to learn from their own performance from the last quarter. So that is how it helps people. Anna, I hope I answered your question. If you still have any questions, feel free to ask it.
Thank you, Prashasti. There's one more question that is coming, and it's coming from Ria, and she wants to know how did you maintain the company culture and employee engagement, especially while working remotely?
Thank you, Ria, for the question. So, to answer this, I can say to ensure the productivity and collaboration, we adopted a multifaceted approach through the clear communication. First of all, we established the regular check-ins and team meetings to to keep everyone engaged and aligned on the same process. Apart, we have the goal setting system through the OKR and to dos, so the managers, they know what their team is doing. We also have the flexible culture. If somebody is not present today, so we can have the meeting tomorrow, or if somebody is not available for 2 hours or something, they can make up the time on the same day or next day. So based on that, everyone has a very clear goal, or they all aligned together to, and their main goal is to execute the work rather than just doing the work. So we also introduce the training and development processes. As I told, we offer virtual training sessions to help the employees adopt the remote tools and best practices, ensuring they remain productive and engaged. So we also have the Movie Academy, as I mentioned, which is the e-learning platform of Movie, which focuses on providing various training sessions to all the employees for their growth in career. I hope I answered your question.
Okay, thank you, Ria, for asking this question. And with this, we conclude this session for today. I would like to thank Prashasti for taking out her time and being a part of this webinar. Thank you so much, Prashasti. And to all our audiences, Movie keeps conducting monthly webinars, bi-monthly webinars, in fact. So fortnightly webinars on some interesting industry topics and to showcase some of Movie's best offerings. I would personally request all our viewers to keep a lookout for all our social media channels and also our website for the information and registration link to all the upcoming webinars. And the next webinar that we are having is for analytics, and data, as we all know, is the most important factor and parameter for any business to succeed, especially that businesses that cater to the OTT and streaming landscape. So, in order to talk more about leveraging the analytics for success in a streaming industry and to showcase how Muvi does it, the next webinar that we are going to have is on 27th of June, which is Thursday, same time, and it will be conducted by Swagat Mishra, the Senior Product Manager at Muvi. The registration to that will be available on our LinkedIn platform as well as on our Muvi websites soon. And see you there. Have a good day. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sibasis, and thank you everyone for joining.